On this week's episode, we talk about one battle after another.
And other pop culture news from the week.
This week, we keep watching some Oscar-nominated movies just to take a peek on what the Hollywood elites are considering the so-called best, which is like very, very hard experiences overall.
Yeah.
Of the 10 nominated movies, there's like maybe 2, maybe 1 that I really legit enjoyed, and I could literally rewatch, like, right, it's over, rewatch it again.
Right.
We would enjoy it. But anyways, so we keep watching Oscar movies. So we did watch a couple. But you want to talk about Kathleen O'Hara right away?
Yeah, let's start off with Catherine O'Hara. She passed away this week at the age of 71, and this is one that, like, oh, I felt this is sad.
For everybody, I mean, I believe, including myself, was a surprise. Was out of the blue.
It was. She seemed. I mean, she's still working. She's been in. She's got a
studio.
character in the studio. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently she's been sick. She's been struggling with. There's no details of what she had.
Yeah.
But she had COVID. I think on the set of the studio, and she was really old, but very talented, leaving a legacy.
Oh yeah.
From her youth at the Central City. Is Central City?
Well, now I can't remember. But she started off with like Eugene Levy and John Candy and Martin Short and this same.
Yeah. A Canadian comedy troupe in Canada that started doing theater and eventually moved to TV, where they did something
like their own
similar,
sketch comedy show,
something similar, or something that pre what's the word?
predated.
Predated, but there's like a more fancy word to say. The
fancy word.
The aughts. They pre. Anyways, that they one could argue that they even were before Saturday Night Live. It was around the same time. But in Canada.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd too, right?
Dan Aykroyd. Murray was not. It's not Canadian, but he was there.
Yeah.
Playing with them. Martin Short. You mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like absolutely phenomenal, like group of
Candy,
of
you
comedians. I mentioned John Candy.
Yeah.
In fact, we learned a lot about this group in the John Candy documentary we talked about a few weeks ago.
I like myself.
Yeah.
I like me. Something like that. It's a line from Trains, Planes, Automobiles that Steve Martin is like giving me, like destroying him. It's like, I like me.
Great monologue.
Yeah, it's a very, very underrated movie because it's like a holiday movie, but it has some intense feelings.
Oh, it gets deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so and recently on the studio, she was amazing. She was on Schitt's Creek with the Levi's, literally with the Levi's, because his father, son, and daughter.
Yeah.
She was the only one that was not a Levi.
And in fact, it's been a lot of those clips from her role in Schitt's Creek that have been shared kind of in memoriam. Especially this one bit where. There's a bit where they wake up one day and the internet is just flooded with rumors of her character's death. And so her kids come in like, oh, you are alive. And anyway.
Wow, that's fun. I forgot
in fact,
about
there's
that
this one part where she walks into town hall and she's like, rejoice for she is risen or something.
Oh my God.
I'm going to miss her so much.
Yeah, of course, she was also not unfamiliar with drama. She was on the late season of The Last of Us. She played this doctor that has a husband had a past, so she was good too, with like a like acid sarcasm, but in a dramatic way, not in the funny way. Anyways, may she rest in peace, and our sentiments to the family. But again, she leaves a legacy that can be watched and rewatched in many things.
Yeah,
including Home Alone.
That's right.
Yeah. There's a piece of interview of her that popped this week that she says a little kid come to talk to her and say, you left your kid at home?
Uh-huh.
I was like, Yeah, it's like, how? It's like, that's bad. It's like, no, that wasn't me. It was the writers. Anyways, yeah.
And something else pretty consistently in these interviews, she talks about how important her role as a mother was. Someone asked her, like, what role do you want to be remembered for? And she said, well, as a mother. And she talked too about how when she did Home Alone, she was not a parent yet, but how, anyway, that informed things and her relationship with Macaulay Culkin. Anyway, just like an incredible talent on screen, but also just a lovely person off screen too.
Yeah.
She will be missed.
Good old Canadian, like they
yeah.
they used to make, and they might not make anymore. Anyways, more to that later.
Yes,
But
let's get to the movies.
yeah, so this week we saw, as I said, we saw some Oscar-nominated movies. We saw one nominated for a bunch of nominations, including Best Picture, that is getting praise of the paid critics and the industry in general. Hold on the streaming, but let's start with One Battle After Another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio by Paul Thomas Anderson, and with Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn, and many other talented people. Introducing Chase Xfinity. No, that's the phone company. Chase Infinity. Yeah, that sounds like Disney Infinity. But anyways, that's her name.
It's a name.
Yeah, she's a new young actress that is getting praised everywhere, which I think she wasn't bad.
I think she was fine. They
But
didn't
she
give her
was
much
great.
to work with.
Yeah, that's
I feel like if she had anything better. So he said this film includes many talented people. I'm going to be super direct and blunt and say the talented people did not include the writers.
Yeah.
This
And the director, because he wrote
was
too.
a dumpster fire.
Well, first of all, my personal opinions, and it's really close to reality and to fact. Paul Thomas Anderson movies are kind of underrated, overrated.
What are some other films he's done?
Licorice. I can't even remember, but that's one. That was one that I liked. But even the one that I liked is kind of like tough to swallow. It's kind of slow. It's one with Punch Drunk Love with what's his bucket? Adam Sandler. It's a drama, but it's not even Sandler's best drama. It's like Rain Over Me, like kick out of the park. It's like a spectacular movie, spectacular acting. But anyways, I think he's kind of overrated. I think he's a little bit of Wes Anderson, which I think Wes Anderson has better qualities on filmmaking.
He really does.
That bring the praise of academia, like young film students love it. They wanted to be him. Paul Thomas Anderson has similar in the schools. I don't think it's that. I think There'll Be Blood. I think he did too. Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. But everything else is kind of like, oh, it's Paul Thomas Anderson. It's like, okay, but it's Paul Thomas Anderson that did There'll Be Blood, or that did, this movie. Okay. Anyways, so my initial feelings for Paul Thomas Anderson. I watched the movie with reluctancy because it was clear, and everybody's talking about how the movie is about leftist terrorists and their journeys. So, but let's see, right? So the movie starts. I'm gonna kick out with the summary, then you can jump. But the movie starts with a group of leftist terrorists attacking what it looks like. Everything is kind of vague. They don't give time details. They don't give location. They do a little bit better, but they don't give organization, real organization. Everything that is real, they leave kind of vague. So they attack this thing that seems like to be a border detention center, but they don't mention official names like ICE, US, was it Border Patrol, USBP, not UBP, or Homeland Security. They leave this way. So they get there, invade the place, free all the illegals detained, put in a truck, and send who knows where. So and then after that, the main characters, Leonardo DiCaprio and the lady, I can't remember the name, Perfidia. Is the character's name. The
actress is Tiana Taylor.
Yeah. The girl is Chase Infinity, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was some very very hippie artsy. But anyways, so so they get out of there and go bang, because they are horny communists, and that's how the movie starts. And that's on the allegedly past, because again they don't give you details of time, but we have people having sex in the past, and then we have a teenager in the future, so the movie ellipses in that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, if you want to give some more of the synopsis.
Well, here's just relevant that like Sean Penn enters here as one of these an officer in this like sort of nameless, like they call it the police, but they don't really function like police. This like nameless law enforcement military agency, and he gets super involved with the Perfidia character, Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
So it's unclear, like she's pregnant, but we're not totally sure who the dad is, except like if you've watched a movie before, you kind of know who the dad is.
Yeah, it's like a mystery, not a mystery. And they prolong the pain of revelation. They will already know for some almost 3 hours.
Yeah, prolong the pain is a good way to describe the film.
Yeah, the movie is long, and it has everything on the liberal playbook now. It has poor suffering immigrants. They have the border patrol force that is all tough and all white and all ruthless and with disregard by the law for the law. Oh, that was Transformers, right? That was pretty clear in Transformers. Anyways, and it has like white supremacists. The movie has like
a weird secret organization. It's like this like
salad.
this like leftist mythological fever dream propaganda version of what the right is, which I mean, if you want to tell a story,
but at the same time,
it was so boring.
At the same time, they had this pathetic, which it's not far from reality actually. This pathetic portrayal of the leftist forces. They are a bunch of morons.
It was like they pulled people from the right and were like, what do you think is like the worst of the worst of people on the left? And they're like, okay, that's the character we're gonna write for DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor. Like that's who we're writing. And then they pulled people from the left and like, who do you think is the worst of the worst on the right? And that's who they created for Sean Penn. Like it's just a disaster across the board.
Yeah.
Anyway, like the worst stereotypes. Sorry, you said you would give the synopsis and then I could jump in.
That basically, we don't have to go to the synopsis. Well, one thing that you have to know about the movie is avoid.
Yeah, it is so long. They take so long to tell very little story.
This one is one that we personally watched, so you don't have to.
The burdens we carry.
Yes.
For you, our audience.
Because I did not want to watch this movie, but we sacrifice ourselves in the altar of podcast love and friendshipness to tell you, don't waste your time.
So there are some movies where like there's debate, there's discussion. Some people love it, some people don't, and like this is art, it's storytelling. It's very it can be very subjective. I think Sinners is a good example of that. There are plenty of people who loved the part that we didn't like very much, and that's fine. So we're definitely open to that and mindful of that. This one was just terrible, and I don't know of anybody who super liked it beyond the Academy and the people who feel like they have to like this sort of thing. I don't know. And it should have been good. Like DiCaprio is such a talented actor.
Yes.
Maybe kind of a gross person, but such a good actor. And he turns in a great performance here. Like and Del Toro, like so many good actors in this movie. They did the job, but they just were given a nothing burger to work with.
Yeah.
And it's like 6 hours. It's excruciating. There's the story goes nowhere. The soundtrack, it's like someone just like poking you. It just felt like,
and like
we're
moments.
parents. I spend all of my life with children, and it felt like children following you around and poking you and saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." That was the soundtrack.
Yeah, and on the wrong moments, because you can't do that in a moment that something will really like dun 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 dun, and something will happen, right? It happens like for blocks of 15 to 30 minutes. When nothing important is happening and nothing apex, nothing culminates with, it's just like, hey, pam, pam, pam. It's just to annoy you because,
It was so annoying. And then a lot of this story, at least like the revolutionary side of this story, kind of revolves around Latin American immigrants, presumably they're illegally, like, and like either rescuing them or like the organizations are like trying to help these people like come across the border and set up new lives. The Hispanic, like Latin American characters in this film exist only to serve and help Leonardo DiCaprio. That is all they do.
Yeah, to protect the white savior.
To protect, this white guy who's just been like smoking on his couch for like 15 years.
Yeah.
It's not even. I just don't understand who could possibly like this film and watch it and be like, yes, this was good. This was a good story that was well told. Like, it wasn't a good story. They didn't tell it well. It wasn't like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Soap opera levels of writing, if you may, because it's about Jerry Springer or Maury Povich to say, Mr. Sean Penn, you are the father. It's like that level of entertainment, but put there with philosophies and ideologies that might attract some people. And you said it's like you said something about that people might feel that they might have to like, and that's one of the things about these two movies in the Oscar race. The Sinners with tons of 16 nominations, this one with tons of nominations and winning everything that they get back. It feels like the Academy, restrained by their own woke philosophies and ideologies that they created from themselves, the restraints they created from themselves.
Yeah.
It feels like they will be forced into vote. Are you fascist and vote for Sinners, or are you racist and vote for one better after another? Because the quality of this one less, of course, but the quality of both movies is like, what the Academy is gonna do? It would be like refreshing and validating if the Academy members, it is not gonna happen. It's Hollywood. They live by the woke and they die by the woke. But it would be refreshing if like F1 wins. Like,
Yeah, that won't happen.
It won't happen, but it will be like,
movie.
It would be like, that would be bold. That would be revolutionary. Not making a movie about communists banging and being responsible. And at the end, it's fine because
the thing is, like, it wasn't even
I'm your mother.
It wasn't even a good communist movie. Like,
a
if
good
they
communist movie. It's what they call when is an oxymoron? No, it's a oxymoron. Right?
Yeah. And I hear that, but like I came in knowing like, okay, I'm not gonna like ideologically be super into this, but hoping that maybe they'd give me some ideas to wrestle with, like make me think about it, be thought provoking, tell some compelling stories that like make me feel something or sympathize. But like it didn't, and frankly, by the end of it, I realized like this is Veep. This is Veep. This is a whole bunch of like spectacularly incompetent people who are somehow moving and shaking the world. Maybe. But that's the best thing I could say about this movie. If they were going for Veep and just saying that like, okay, all these people, they're all idiots. They all make dumb decisions. I'd be like, okay, that.
It would be so trigger if you call this masterpiece, as they say, a comedy. But anyways,
it works because I will say that is like the one emotion I felt. Well, I felt angry a few times, and like, and maybe they could have told the story because the character Perfidia, she is awful. And to be fair, it's in her name, like perfidy. It's right there in the name. Like she's a horrible human being, and we can tell that story, but they didn't.
Yeah, you can tell compelling bad guy stories and people will love it, like The Shield, like Breaking Bad, like Sopranos. But you need good talent writing.
Yeah,
and they didn't have it.
And they didn't. And anyway, so there's like potential there. But I'm saying like the one thing about there were several scenes that were like purely comedic. I don't think they were meant to be. Maybe they were, and Hollywood just like missed it and are taking this very seriously. But, like, there were a couple moments that were just purely hilarious. Like, slapstick, Adam Sandler level funny. But I don't think they were meant to be. And that's just tragic. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's why we'd save the movie. Instead of DiCaprio, if it was Adam Sandler.
Or if we had, like, the Curb music. Like, at the end of the movie, go, boom, 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 ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da. Then I'm like, okay, this is good stuff.
Yeah, no, it's all over the place. But again, the Academy will vote for they will be forced by their own philosophies and political ideologies to vote for something that is genuinely not good. It's just what everybody is doing, like all the other rewards going to it. But no. But anyways, one battle after another.
Yeah.
It's which he says like in the first 5 minutes. He said it.
Yeah.
It's available. Don't watch it. I'm not gonna tell you
No.
where. So if you want to
It's
watch it,
very-
go. Look for it. But
It's on you, man.
Yeah, don't waste your time. So the Oscars this year is gonna be one of those years. They're gonna be, yeah.
Yeah.
Skip it. But anyways,
Oh, well.
another one. Oh, geez, another great one that we saw. Has a great name, a hilarious name, and Conan O'Brien is on. It was like, this movie has to be watched.
Conan O'Brien and Rose Byrne.
Yes, she's very talented too. She was actually nominated. That's why we watched the movie.
Okay.
She was nominated for Best Actress.
Okay.
Which, granted, she acts the heck out of the movie, but the movie.
She does. She carries this whole film on her Australian shoulders.
Yeah. Anyways, it's called If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie, I gotta. There's a lot about mother and motherhood, so I'm gonna let you lead. Then I'll destroy. Then I'll say what I want to say.
Okay, so this is a film about Rose Byrne is a mom of a girl who has some pretty significant health issues. It seems like she has an eating disorder to the point where she has a feeding tube in. So we've got Rose Byrne as the mom, girl with a feeding tube, who needs just like around the clock care. And dad is deployed. He's in the military, so he's gone. Like they're still married and everything, but he's not there. So physically, yeah. And so this film is basically like this mom carrying all these burdens and slowly burning out to the point of like a nervous breakdown. Interesting choices that I don't know totally.
There's some like out of the blue details that come. We realize that she is a therapist.
Yeah, so we found out she's a therapist.
Yeah, and
Conan
she's
is her
seeing a
colleague,
therapist.
as all therapists do.
Huh? Do you all have to?
I don't know if it's like a licensing thing, but it's a very common practice that like
really?
you have someone that you can talk things out with.
But it's not like a differential diagnosis, like to discuss cases. It's for themselves personally.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's my understanding.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I could be wrong, but yeah, that is a pretty normal thing. Like you've got to have a safety valve.
Because on Shrinking, they see each other, but it seems so casual. I didn't know it was like they have to.
Well, again, I don't know if this is part of licensing, but I mean, just imagine that job, right? You spend 40 hours a week taking on,
True.
listening to the burdens of everybody. Anyway, so kind of a safety valve. So Conan is her colleague and her therapist, and she's like helping this other mom who's breaking down. So we can get into the details, but the gist of it is Rose Byrne like slowly unravels this like a pipe bursts in their house, so there's a huge hole in the ceiling. So they end up staying in a hotel. Her daughter, like she's trying to help her daughter, but her daughter is this like very anxious child and won't do what she needs to do, and Rose isn't getting the support that she needs, and so she just like slowly unravels. Through most of the film, we don't actually see the daughter until the very last scene.
Which was actually a good, if not cheap, but interesting strategy, because if they show the daughter, the movie is about the daughter.
Exactly. At first I was a little annoyed, but then I realized, yeah, like if we see this little kid, like with the feeding tube and the device, that's where our heart is. And like this needs to be about the mom.
Yeah.
And about feeling it. And so on the one hand, I feel like, yeah, like I felt this in my bones. Like the girl's like, mommy. Like, oh my gosh. Like I feel and I understand her like slow unraveling into nervous breakdown.
Yeah. Talking about nervous breakdown and feelings of uncomfortableness, is that a word? No, it is. Oh, it is. Discomfort. Uncomfortableness.
Okay.
Sounds more intense.
Sure.
Not showing the daughter cause you this sort of discomfort, but also like the close shots.
Oh my god.
They're so close.
Yeah.
All the time, almost the entire movie.
I know so much about Rose Byrne's face.
Yeah. like so close, so close. I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Jeez, dude, we got it. You want us to make feel uncomfortable? Back out." It's like when it's too much, it destroyed the suspense of disbelief. And now you are like, "Oh my gosh!" And the soundtrack too. The soundtrack's like hitting you hard, and it's
But I
like,
feel like here there was like very deliberate choice. Like I
Yeah,
think he wanted
but-
us to be like on this journey with her, being
True,
uncomfortable
true.
and slowly driven mad.
Yeah, but you can do that in subtle ways. When you do it, that it feels like you know that this guy is he's doing it wrong. You know, you have to feel natural. Maybe start wide shots and get closer and closer. By the end of the movie, gets no. It's like
Oh yeah.
it's like long, slow.
Yeah.
Conan does not make jokes. I'm kidding. I wasn't hoping for that. Maybe it was, but he's
I think it's pretty clear
weird.
though, like this would not be.
Yeah.
By
He's
the
a-
time he shows up, we know that like this is not a comedy.
Yeah.
But
And
it was weird seeing him though.
he's a weird
Context.
character because, Conan, and he's like his hair.
Yeah.
When he combs his hair like a regular person, he looks like a weirdo from outer space, and acting serious adds
needs
to
his-
that. So it's like Anyways, anything else you want to say about this one?
No, I think this one was interesting. Like choices were made.
She
They were
acts-
effective.
she
Was it a
acts-
pleasant film to watch? No, but I don't think it was meant to be. So
She acts really well. She's a
Mm-hmm.
good actress, but it's like last year we had the same experience with Mr. Sebastian Stan. He's a really good actor,
Yeah.
and his movie was awful for many reasons. Not only because of the visuals made you feel. It was like overall, I was like, oh man, it was disappointing. So this one, same thing. She acts really well,
For sure.
But I honestly, I don't know if the Academy would give it to her, but she did a great job, and it's an honor to be nominated.
she
Anyways,
did. This one's interesting because I can't say that I liked the movie, but I don't think we're supposed to like them. I don't think I feel like the whole point of the movie was for us to feel like
but there's ways to.
uncomfortable and stressed and upset and to like kind of go on this journey with her. So it did that really effectively, but like did I like it? No. It was
Yeah,
not
but there's ways.
enjoyable.
There's ways to do that to make the uncomfortable. I don't want to say enjoyable, but make the journey worth the time.
Sure.
Like we were talking about the communist movie. You can praise, and that was like not even new because there's in Brazil that type of movement like youth getting together and going robbing banks and kidnap people and even hurt people for the communist cause happened everywhere in South America and in Africa, and there's movies about that. There's a Brazilian movie that got nominated for that, but there's ways to praise the cause in a way that you might convince even the person that's totally anti such cause to join you in a journey. Like there's a Enemy at the Gates. It's about a Russian hero of the revolution that was like fighting Nazis, fighting during war. And it's like you're rooting for the freaking Reds,
Soviets,
for the Soviets. So there's ways to do that. Same thing with the discomfort of this other movie. That there's ways to tell dramas and horror and tragedies that will be worth the journey, not to end the movie and feels like, oh my gosh, what did I do with my life? I would never want to see this movie again. So on that, just to make discomfort, it's like that movie Gabe shows in the office for Halloween.
Oh, yes.
The cinema of what's the word? The discomfort was like it's like nasty, disgusting.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of shocking.
Yeah.
And I don't know, leave that for theater. But anyways, if I had legs, I would kick you. In case you want to see, I don't fully recommend, but in case you want to see, it's available on HBO Max.
Okay. Next up, we're going to some more traditional, some more popular TV shows. First, His and Hers.
Yeah, with John Bernthal and Tessa Thompson on Netflix. It's a interesting mystery thriller whodunit. And it gets a little bit soapy, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, it definitely gets soapy, but with a nice production value and good acting, good casting. I genuinely didn't know. I feel like they did a good job tricking us. Because for a while, it's like, oh man, he totally did it. And then you're like, oh man, she totally did it.
Yeah.
And then, oh, it was definitely this guy.
Yeah.
And it's done very much on purpose.
Yes. I feel it was like...
I didn't know until... Well, I figured it out, but not until like right before the reveal.
Which is usually a good sign.
Yes.
For me, the problem is there's like a twist inside of a twist.
Yes.
In a little red box. I think there was like one twist too many. Because I don't know. I think the final twist it was like...
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not mad about it, but I think it was... I don't know. It's fun. It's entertaining. You might enjoy it. It's good cast, good talent, and I think some of the one of the you find out when they wanted to find out.
Yeah.
Which is how usually goes. You don't want to give too much clues in the beginning, and for that, there's it's not everybody that excels at doing that.
It's difficult. It's tricky.
But there's like some clues and that's why it's some soapy elements. You're my twin brother. It's like 20 years in the show it was never revealed and now it's revealed. So the thing is like some of the clues they are only given at the end. Because if they were giving at the beginning, the show would drag, people would know.
Yeah.
But it's like you could do in a way that it would work better. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, again, it's tough to excel at this.
Yeah, and I feel
they're
like
good, but they're not excellent.
As close as you could. I mean.
Yeah.
Because so yeah, there are clues that were withheld from us, but they were also kind of withheld from most of our main characters.
True.
So I feel like it wasn't cheating, like in Dead Man, right? The last Knives Out movie, where there were clues that were kind of withheld from the audience. So I feel like that's cheating. That doesn't count. This one, the clues that were withheld from us were also withheld from the main characters.
True.
And so in my book, like that counts. That's fair play.
Yeah. Well, not really, because there's some letters to someone from someone who's reading. That person is reading the beginning of the show. So.
Yeah, but that wasn't really a clue. That was the.
Well, that was a confession, right?
You can't. I mean, yeah, but that's not.
Anyways, let's not spoil. So let's.
But like I said, like that was withheld from everybody the whole time.
Okay.
Like nobody knew about that until the very end.
Yeah. Anyways, is that a book?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be. Let me look it up.
It's called the book, the nurse that killed the mouse.
Yeah, it's based on a book.
Okay, the name of the book is not that, but entertaining, fun, Netflix series. Yeah, you should see if you like that kind of thriller whodunit. Another one that we saw that was from the queen of whodunits, the queen of mystery thrillers, was one called Seven Dials.
Yeah.
By Agatha Christie. Also on Netflix, starring Helena Bonham Carter Mosley. No.
Just Helena Bonham Carter.
Burton. It used to be Burton, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But not for a very long time.
And a young talented, I cannot remember her name.
Oh, I will find it.
I Will Find It. A very interesting name. It's a British traditional name. I will find it in the house of...
Yes.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Anyway, this is Mia McKenna Bruce.
Mia McKenna Bruce. How's Bruce? Ooh. Anyways, it was very... Oh, and Simon...
Martin Freeman.
Martin. Not Simon.
Yep.
Simon's cousin, Martin Freeman. And I mean, among other talented people. Very well done. A very high production value. They see
spectacular.
There's like scenes like driving through the streets. It's like, whoa, they spent a lot of money for something that they actually didn't have to. But hey, they did nicely. And very well done. There's murders. There's
So many.
secret societies.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a young,
It's
scrappy,
a plucky heroine.
full of moxie
Moxie and vim.
heroin, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's exactly. I mean, it's classic Agatha Christie, right? We've got a wealthy family, 1930s ish.
Short and sweet, 3 episodes, 3 hours.
Yeah, it definitely should not have been more. It maybe could have edited a little bit, but
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. We've got tragedy, we've got drama,
yeah,
we've got clever gumshoe investigation. We've got wealthy British people being obnoxious. It was great, and it's a great role for Helena Bonham Carter. She's just a delight in everything. So yeah, it's exactly what you'd expect when you say Agatha Christie, and they delivered.
yeah.
I don't want to give anything away. Just
Twisty and fun. And talking about twist, I mean, this one's on Netflix. You should see if you like Agatha Christie or such genre. Talking about twisty endings. The episode this week of not Seven Dials, but Seven Kingdoms, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, end up on a twist. And there they use music like dun 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 dun, dun, like when they review and the music goes, it's like that's how you do it.
That's yes.
I mean, the twist wasn't really a twist. We knew.
Yeah.
There was like evidences, and it's like they try to hide it from you, but the more they tried to hide it, it became more explicit.
It did. So this one, the joy of the reveal was not like what? It was more like I was right.
Yeah. But
which is also a good feeling.
But cool and fun. That show is fun. It's promising.
It really
Night
is.
of Seven Kingdoms every Sunday on HBO Max. Whatever they call them themselves this week. Another twisty one was the season finale for Fallout on Amazon Prime Video. It was good. Oh gosh, it was good. I'm not gonna say anything, but it was really good. It's a lot going on and a lot more to come.
Yep.
And the post credit scene reveals like how big next season will be. Yeah, the great talents of Ella Purnell, I think that's her name, and Walter Goggins. Goggins?
Yeah.
It's 2 O's, is it?
No, it's 2 G's. 3 G's really.
Goggins.
Yeah.
Anyways, Fallout available on Amazon Prime Video. The first 2 seasons fully there.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at the box office. Send Help is fighting with Iron Lung with $18 million openings.
Yeah, but Melania comes right next, performing really well, superating expectations with $8 million, becoming the highest grossing non-musical, non-concert documentary from the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Which is catapulting the hopes of the director Brett Ratner of making a Rush Hour 4.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why. Yeah, so it's in here. Yeah, that he
directed the documentary.
Oh, okay.
And he's directed the first 3.
I got it.
Rush Hours.
Well, yeah, because I was putting all this together today, and it says running off of this success, he's ready for Rush Hour 4. Make the connection between a first lady documentary and a sequel in like a goofy like buddy cop car franchise.
Car? There's no car. I mean, sure, there's cars, but it's not about cars.
It's not about cars, but forgive me. Make the that's the connection.
It's because Melania gonna star on Rush Hour 4. No, yeah. So yeah, and it's still going. This next weekend that starts today. The movie is already making some good money. We didn't see yet.
I haven't seen it, but it's from Amazon MGM, and it's about. It's kind of the lead up, the
25
preparations
days
for the inauguration.
Yeah.
The second inauguration, right?
The second inauguration, yeah. We didn't see it. We're behind a lot of things, so we don't know if you're gonna see soon. But if anything, when it comes to
for sure, I'd like to see it.
Amazon, MGM, Prime Video, we will. Anyways.
Yeah.
More about box office ratings.
Yeah, Grammys dipped 6.4% from last year.
Yeah.
Although Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters did become the first K-pop Grammy winner.
Yeah,
ever.
also
nice.
On the night of music award and celebrations, besides all the stupid things they said, because the award shows they do that. One holy cow, one great name of his era. Steven Spielberg became an EGOT.
Yes.
And an EGOT, you might ask, what it is.
What is it, Alex?
Is the winners of Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, and Tonys. A person that won all of those awards.
Yep. Becomes an EGOT.
Yeah. He won a Tony?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what Tony does he have?
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up.
Well, let's see.
Well, I looked it up. He won.
Oh, yeah.
He won a Grammy for Best Music Film for producing a documentary called Music by John Williams.
It's another documentary that we have to see, but again, behind some documentaries, a lot of documentaries that's on our list, but it's there's so much to see, so little time.
Seriously, and tragically, not all of it's good.
Yeah, that's right. You're forced to watch crappy stuff to help you.
A musical
You're
called
welcome.
A Strange Loop.
A Strange Loop. Okay, so never know. Yeah.
Yep, no idea.
Yeah.
But he's got it.
Yeah.
So way
Anyways, anything else about the Grammys?
Not about the Grammys. We can keep going with awards shows for a minute.
Well, let's before we move to another awards shows, talk about Grammys, music, Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter just starring on the new The Muppet Show. It's a special with hopes, and people saying it's good. It might be the chance they wanted.
Yeah.
With hopes of reviving the show. The Muppets aficionados says that a whole generation missed the Muppets because the Muppets were big. They disappeared. Tried to come back, it didn't work. Now they're trying another one.
Yeah, keep trying.
We'll see.
Keep trying. I think they are great, and there's definitely room for that kind of a show. Okay, the Oscars. The Oscars telecast. They're only going to broadcast 2 of the Best Original Song nominees.
Time restrainings and production problems. They don't want to actually do the whole thing that like Billy Crystal in the past used to joke that the Oscars it's like it's 4 a.m. here in LA. It's actually a joke that works on in international audiences all over the world and people watching in some places. It's 4 a.m. because the Oscars is like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
In LA.
Wicked for Good will not be among them, though. They did not get nominated for any Oscars.
Yeah.
Which is not a surprise. It wasn't that great of a movie.
Yeah. Overall was like... Anyways, enough. We can not going to talk about it.
Okay. The Washington Post is, yet again, cutting a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
Including foreign coverage, sports, and books.
Yeah. Well, the industry restructuring. And, I guess Bezos was like a good billionaire. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's like no, he's not. So it's the business, and when big mergers like that happens, even if they say like it's happening with Warner Brothers, right? Netflix say no, we're gonna create jobs. We're not gonna eliminate jobs. BS.
Yeah.
They want to make money, and if they have if they have an HR department on Netflix and they have an HR department on Warner Brothers, one is leaving. And who you think is gonna leave? The one that is being bought. So it comes with the business. It's just we'll hope for the best with the Post, and so is with Netflix, Warner, if that happens, because there's more news about it.
Okay. In the meantime, let's see. Let's go to politics for a minute. Canada has a massive voluntary gun buyback program, but if you refuse to comply with it, you could face up to 5 years in prison.
So it's not voluntary.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. How communist you are. Anyways, it sucks. Yeah, but again, yeah.
Oh well. Okay, Netflix CEO admitted that Superman failed.
Surprise! We've been talking about that.
Yeah.
Even before the movie was out. We saw the movie, it's like, well, now we know this is,
Yeah.
So he said that being grilled by congressmen.
Congressman. Sure.
being grilled by them by the window. The industry has a window that a movie usually stays 45 days before it's released on digital or home video or on streaming, etc., etc. And he says like, yeah, we gonna, first of all, he said like a month ago that no, it's gonna be 15 days. Now he's backing out, right? He wants to buy. Once he buys his, nobody can do or say anything. But for now he's saying 45 days. And that's how the industry works. It's a sort of a voluntary standard that they self apply to on how they deal with movies and success. For one, he mentions Sinners and how Sinners had a longer run because it was very popular, and Superman had a shorter run because it wasn't. So pretty clear that Superman failed. Again, something was said, and Warner keeps trying to hide. And Warner's is failing. That's why they're selling. If they were not failing, they wouldn't be selling. So, but some things they were trying to hide. Another thing that Ted Sarandos, the CEO of Netflix, was being grilled was grilled about the over-sexualizing of kids in some Netflix shows. Yeah, there's like the transgenderism, and there's like literally over sexualizing kids on the, I can't remember, the Cuties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's some animations with over sexual themes for kids. So he was grilled about that too. Did I put any more notes about him?
No, I don't think so.
So this thing is going on about Netflix and Warner. David Ellison, I put that there?
I don't remember. I don't know what you're gonna say.
David Ellison was committing to release 30 movies a year if Paramount buys Warner.
Yep.
What else was it? Was just that?
I think it's just that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he didn't give up yet. He's still fighting. Ted Sarandos was asked about Trump, and he says like, I cannot talk about Trump's finances. And a little bit after that, Trump said, okay, I should not be involved with this whole business. So I guess they're trying to clear the situation to see if this deal will close or not. But it's still many chapters to go.
Yep. Well, let you know. I feel like at this point, this is the point where I just like walk away. I'm like, you guys work this out. Let me know if you figured it out, because this is a lot. Okay, moving on to some sports news. Big weekend in sports. The opening ceremonies are today. Start today in Italy, in Milan. And
is it in Milan or in Cortina?
Well, it's actually split between them. I think the bulk of it's in Milan, but we'll find out.
Oh, really?
And then the Super Bowl is this Sunday.
Yeah.
So anyway, coming up to the opening ceremonies, an Olympic skater from Spain. He's become very well known for this like Minions Despicable Me routine that he does.
He wears the collars.
He wears like the overalls and a yellow shirt. It's very fun. But he was denied the rights for the music, like days before the game start. I know.
But
there's another but.
But.
Good, because that was a really stupid but.
Yeah, there's a but. After he said that on the internet. The internet rose with sharing and protesting and commenting, and Universal said you can use it.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Because what a dumb thing to say no to. Like, oh, you're making our thing more popular and beloved. Yeah. No, we don't like that.
And if you want to check him out, his name is
Tomás Lorenc Guarino Sabate. I definitely said that wrong, but he's a male figure skater from Spain.
Yeah, and he's going to look like a minion, so you will find him pretty easy.
Figure skating.
Yeah. On the American side, Lindsey Vonn suffered a big accident at the
massive knee injury.
World Cup.
Yeah.
Which is like, why you do the World Cup a week before the Olympics? People are gonna get tired.
There's like a very small window for skiing.
Winter. I guess that's true. But anyway, she got really hurt. But she said like, screw it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, no, this woman.
And she will compete.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if she wins a medal, I should say, hey girl, call it. You did it. You proved it. Go retire. But she might not.
I don't think she will. I don't think she will. Olympians are cut from a different cloth. Yeah. Like to succeed at that level, like this is a different kind of human being, and
well, I mean, a lot of them
they are astonishing and remarkable.
A lot of them go into investments and find a second life. Marketing, branding. There's internet. There's a lot of opportunity. Commenting. Anyways, anything else about? ESPN closed the deal on buying the NFL.
Yeah.
NFL channel. They're buying 10% of the stake.
Yep. yeah, so ESPN is getting NFL Network.
Yeah.
And then the NFL is getting a 10% stake in ESPN that's valued at $3 billion. So it's kind of like a two-way.
Yeah, it's not a full cash offer. It's like has
Yeah.
some stocks in the process.
Yeah. So streamers are going to be spending $14 billion on sports rights over the next year. Amazon is leading the pack with 27% of that total.
It's the future of streaming. It's what's separating them from linear broadcast TV, and also it's how broadcast TV will come to die.
Yep, for sure. But honestly, I would rather watch this stuff on streaming. It's so much more convenient, especially big events like the Olympics.
Oh yeah, big events like the hot dog eating contest.
Like I said, the Olympics.
Or climbing a building.
Anyway, the Olympics. Savannah Guthrie from the morning show, she's actually will not be hosting the Winter Olympics because her mom has been kidnapped, it looks like.
Yeah, it's all over the news.
Really
it's all over this week's news cycle. Her mother was kidnapped. And why? Oh, how they know it was kidnapped? The police found signs of struggle in the house.
Yeah.
Blood even. And
she had like an Apple Watch that was turned off or something. Like it's
Apple Watch connected to her bypass, heart bypass, and they looking, and there's already people. Evil peoples of many kinds. The people that took her mom and people that's like trying to get money from her, even though they are not the same people. So the police are investigating. The family are pledging online and in videos, asking for help, and I think it's $50,000 for any help or information that will lead to the criminals or to the mom.
Okay. Best of luck there. Okay, Bob Iger is stepping down by the end of the year.
Yeah, and the king is dead.
Yes, long live the king. It looks like Josh D'Amaro, who is the Experiences chairman, is going to succeed him, with Dana Walden becoming the president and chief creative officer.
Yeah, Experiences, the parks.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's not the first time that Disney splits the leadership in two. There's some concern. The stocks dipped, how much?
I don't see it here.
I didn't put
No,
that?
I don't think so.
Well, right after that, the stocks dipped. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because Bob Iger's done such a great job.
Yeah, but he like one of the last things he was saying was to try to maintain the status quo would be a mistake, which I don't know what that means. But anyways.
Well, yeah, what they've been... Well, okay, moving on. Harrison Ford is 83, and he's starting to hint that maybe he's going to retire after Shrinking is over. He's been in the business for a very long time, and but then on the flip side, Kathleen Kennedy,
right before she left,
says, "I don't think Indy will ever be done."
Yeah, so
to which I say, no, let it be done. The last two movies were not good. They were fine, but they weren't good. No one can do what Harrison Ford can do in that role. So let it go.
It's like the joke on Deadpool, right? You're gonna do this until you're 90. He's getting close.
He's getting really close, and like they've tried to like set up two successors, and they've both failed. Like take the hint, and let it go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
They could do the James Bond route, right? The last James Bond movie, it was a James Bond movie. It has Bond girls, but it didn't have anyone trying or pretending. Actually did, but as a joke, they had a lady that was I'm the new 007. But anyways, it was overall his movie.
Yeah.
And he dies. He could do that with Andy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or we could just
But it
be
would be sad.
Grateful for that first trilogy and move on with our lives.
If he dies and nobody's there to cry. I guess he could like go he get inside of a cave and the screen goes black. There's ways to finish. If you want to finish one more, because to try again, they didn't the other ones. Anyways,
it's done. It's done. Okay. Marvel is not doing a Super Bowl ad or trailer, but we do know that Hulk will not be in Doomsday.
Yeah, there's rumors that Mark Ruffalo will not be in Doomsday. And Mark Ruffalo, there's involved in all sorts of politics, which is trying to distance themselves. It might be a rumor. He might be on the movie. He denies it. There's no officiality to it. But he was he did spoil that Chris Hemsworth will be on the next Avengers movie. It's like, oh, we know that. It's like, no, the next one.
Oh my gosh.
So he opened his mouth to beg, as he usually does. But anyways.
The Marvel rumor mill. Supergirl has got a new composer. So...
new composer.
But wait.
So things are going bad at the James Gunn's house. And guess who the composer they got? It's one Junkie XL that works for Zack Snyder. Oh, indeed. It's like, you need to go to the teacher for help. Anyway, so it's James Gunn. We know it's not great news because it never is.
Yep. Kenan Thompson was at an Anaheim Ducks game and he held up a Mighty Ducks 4 script to the glass.
Yeah,
so.
that's funny and effective. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. Right? Samuel L. Jackson's like, I want to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
A mother effing Jedi. And he...
I get to be a Jedi, and then he brought a purple lightsaber.
With his own collar,
Yeah, and George is like, no, they're red or blue or green. He's but mine's purple. It's like, yeah, but they're blue or green. He's like, no, mine is purple. Like, they could be purple. So
sure, fine.
Anyway.
One other about Kenan is that the Saturday Night Live SNL UK announced its first cast, its first iteration. Lauren Michaels moving overseas, and Kenan will be a part of it. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, of course he is.
Yeah, no, he's not. But when I saw the cast, I was like, where's Kenan?
Right. Seriously,
Anyways,
it's been decades.
Okay.
Spider-Man 4 photos show Jackie Chan and his team
and his
on the
crew
set.
of stunts. Yeah, stuntman.
So do we know, is he in the movie or is he just helping with stunts?
So far, we know that his team of stunts are helping. It would be nice to a cameo, right?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
He's already there.
Yep. The Sherry talk show was canceled after 4 seasons.
You're gonna try to find other house for it. Another talk show, daytime talk show. There was that's gonna end is the Kelly Clarkson talk show. She's going through some family struggles, death in the family, etc. And she's gonna go try to talk to her. I never watched it. I actually like her. I've seen clips of it. I never watched the show.
That's fine.
Sherry, I don't know.
I literally have not heard of it. This is the first I've heard of it. Man on the Inside was renewed for season 3 at Netflix.
Okay.
The Wizard of Oz is going to be on broadcast TV for the first time in 30 years. So those of you still watching broadcast, have fun. Yeah. Classic.
Don't forget to set your VCR to record it.
Those were the days. Those were the days. Ray Romano is going to lead a new HBO Max family drama called How to Survive Without Me.
About a widower father taking care of adult kids. Joshua Jackson was announced as one of the kids.
Okay. I like him. Oh, it's more Mighty Ducks news.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in all the Mighty Ducks movies. Anyway.
He was in all of them?
Yeah, he's the original.
Estevez wasn't in all of it. He was only on the...
I think he's only in the first 2.
Yeah, the third, because they go to college.
They go to college, yeah. Okay, Fast and Furious movie. It's coming in spring 2028, and it's called Fast Forever.
Forever. Family. FFF. Fast Forever for family.
Fast and Furious and Fast Forever the family. Okay, Rush Hour 4 is coming. The Devil Wears Prada 2. We finally got a trailer for it.
Funny.
So funny.
Yeah, it feels like Miranda didn't change.
Miranda's Miranda. Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt are just like chef's kiss. Yeah. Stanley Tucci. It seems like they knew it went well in the first movie, and it looks like it's on a good path.
Yeah,
it looks good.
I wonder if they get I wonder if they're gonna stick to comedy or if they're gonna put a little bit of drama there.
Well, that's I think what gives the movie kind of some of its staying power. That's what they did in the first one.
Yes,
it was
that's
very
what I'm saying.
funny, but there's some twists. So
we'll see.
We will see. I look forward to it. St. Dennis Medical and Happy's Place were both renewed for 3rd seasons for NBC. And Craig Mazin is working on a Baldur's Gate TV adaptation.
Hey, another game for him to ruin. Right? He did Last of Us. Yeah, and now he's going to do Baldur's Gate. Granted, Baldur's Gate is one of those games that it has so great potential, but
really does.
The latest interactions, it's so infected with woke DEI philosophies that is like it pisses gamers, and then the gamers complain, and then the industry comes and says, "You guys are racist." It's like, no, you guys are idiots. You're selling games for us, make games for us. Stop pulling that crap there. But anyways, but it's coming to HBO. We'll see. I honestly have more hopes for the God of War, Amazon. But again, I don't want to
Yeah, but Amazon's
have
really blown
hopes
it
and
with
be disappointed.
fantasy IP too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. This could go either way. That's two like very rich sources, rich source materials. Baldur's Gate and God of War.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential for it to be very good. But
we'll see. Anyways, anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay, so we see you next week for more pop culture news entertainment. This weekend has like Super Bowl, and there's the Olympics, and there's things to see. We're still gonna see new things. Next week is getting closer to Valentine's Day, so the Valentine's movies and things to see and to talk about it. And I guess may the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.